English learning program.
101.1 FM, the spirit of Indonesia. Well, smart listener, how's your life? I do hope that all of you in a good condition. So, actually, tonight we have a small discussions related to English, of course. But before we jump to our agenda tonight, let me introduce myself first. So, my name is Nahwi, and then my partner is.
Hello guys, good evening. My name is Muhammad Fikri. You can call me Fikri.
So, from BPEC Makassar. So, what is actually BPEC? So, BPEC itself is one of the oldest English community in Makassar, located in Fort Rotterdam, and then we conduct meeting every Sunday at 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. So, for all of you that if you learn about English or if you want to maintain or keep your English skill, just go to Fort Rotterdam.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
are really welcome for all of you. And then the most important thing is it's totally free of charge, brother and sister. So without any further to do, let's get down to our agenda tonight. So actually, our tonight's agenda is about English experiences.
Yeah,
So
exactly. That's
today,
good.
tonight, I'm with my partner.
Yeah.
So how's life, quickly? Quickly.
I'm very good because, and also I'm really excited to talk our topic tonight because
Oh.
English is very related on me because
Mm.
I have so many experiences related on learning English,
Yeah.
how I improve, how I
Mm.
develop my English until right now.
Yeah. Every person has their own experiences, right?
Isn't yeah exactly.
Okay. So could you explain to me a bit about your maybe experiences during learning English?
Okay, thank you. First of all, I would like to explain about when I was in the school. When I was in the school, I really had
Oh, really?
in good English.
Wow.
At the moment, I really had all of subject like English. If
Mhm.
my teacher, for example, come to my class, I think class is very boring. But until I enter myself in university,
Mhm.
at the first semester, I try to change myself to be better. I get so many good friends that
Mhm.
at the moment try to change me, but at the moment I
Okay.
really don't want to be changed by my friend. And then
Oh, well.
because when I was at senior high school, I really a naughty person.
Another person.
Yeah, and at the moment
How come? How come? Could you explain to
I don't know
us?
why, because I think that all of my friends is not as good as me, because at the moment I think that I am the best in my class. And
Okay.
at the moment I moved to the second semester,
Mhm.
and then day by day, time by time, I think that maybe I should learning also like my friend, because all of my friends are very smart in the class. So
Oh,
that's why I
wow.
try to imitate their habits, go to English club, and then after that, at the moment I realized that knowledge is so important, especially in English, because I'm in
Yeah.
English department.
So, you already told us about your experiences in English.
Mm.
So, my next question to you is how important English for you?
When we are talking about English right now, English is very important because right now all of things related on English. When we want to go to abroad, exactly we have to use English, and also even in our phone itself. Almost our phone using English. So this way, when we don't know how to speak English, even just memorizing several vocabularies, it will be tribulate us to run all of our activities. So
Okay,
that's why
so
English is very important.
well, so I was hearing your story
Yeah.
about English and also your journey until university, from senior school until entering university.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's very
Yeah.
interesting actually. So do you have like obstacle when you want to learn English?
Yeah,
Obstacle.
exactly.
What kind of obstacle?
All of things in the world have their own obstacles.
Uh-huh.
So
What is that?
last time I told you that I start to interact with learning, like especially in English, in when I was in the second semester, because right now I'm getting in the fourth semester. At the moment, I just follow my friends, but I just follow. But at the moment, I didn't love English yet.
Oh.
Longer and longer, day by day, I always speak English in front of many people. For example, like in one small discussion, and then at the moment, I was getting love English, and then until right now I always improve my English. Met with BPC because my friend introduced me about BPAC.
Okay.
And then at the moment I went to BPAC. At the first time, BPAC is very exciting because we are learning, but we don't realize that we are learning because we just like we just make having agenda at that place. And then so BPC is one of English clubs that really helped me to improve my English.
So meaning that all of the result that you get right now is because of BPC,
Exactly.
right?
I start to improve my English start
Okay.
from the second semester until I right now I'm getting the fourth semester.
Okay.
It means that it's almost a year. So that's why I in a year I can speak like this.
Oh well,
So it because of my consistency to come to BPAC.
well, Brother Fikri, as we know that several persons are choosing like having course in several places, and also there were a lot of person that learn in smartphone,
Yeah,
especially
exactly.
YouTube and other social media, and
Yeah.
then like you spend your energy
Yeah.
in English community. So in your perspective, which one is very effective in your opinion?
Learning by phone or learning in English club.
Using
Yeah.
technology or using
Yeah.
cosplays, and
We-
also English community.
Yeah, we cannot deny that technology or mobile phone is very very helpful for us. But besides I go to like English clubs like BPC, I also, when I come back to my home, I always open my phone looking for the English channel, and then I learn. So I make it balance between I learn in BPC or English club, and also I learn in mobile phone. So we can separate it. But if you force me to
Okay,
pick
choose,
which
yeah.
one is
Well.
the very, how to say, very
Effective.
for learners.
Yeah.
I think we have to go to English clubs, because in English clubs we can learn practice real about our speaking.
Okay.
We can also like directly speak up, and then
Okay.
we can improve our mentality to speak in front of many people, because we cannot deny that when we just speak up in our dormitory, for example, in our room, but when we are go out from our room, we can speak well like in our room, because of we never talk to other people in real situations. So that's why English club is very effective. Then I mean, in my opinion, more effective than learning in mobile phone, because we can besides we can improve our English, also we can improve our mentality to speak up in front of many people.
Well, so based on your statement, you say that we have to connect each other. We have
Yeah,
to
exactly.
cooperate it, because we cannot deny that we need technology right now,
Yeah.
because we can learn new thing in mobile phone.
Exactly.
And then when we try not to learn in maybe English community, it will be indirectly enhance our speaking skill. Not only speaking skill, but also it will be enhance our confidence in front of
Exactly.
people. Because sometimes I have several friends that very smart in English, but when they are trying not to teaching someone, or maybe speak in front of many people, they cannot. Maybe it is because they are never to train their confidence in front of public.
Yeah.
And then BPEC has a lot of things.
Yeah, DPT provides it. Yeah.
Include like increasing our confidence.
So that's why that is the point in English club that mobile phone doesn't have,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yes.
So that's why there is no reason that mobile phone is better than English club. But to me, when you want to good at English, you have to make it balance between when you go to English clubs after you come to your dormitory, you have to using your English, I mean your mobile phone to more improve your English again.
And also, usually in English community, as we know that there are a lot of a lot of kind of people. For example, like coming from lecturer, college students.
It will be
students
improved.
Right,
Yeah.
connecting, and also we can learn new thing from them, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
So what about, do you have any experiences in English?
to me, yeah, actually,
Exactly, you have.
I have a lot. Maybe
Okay.
actually I learned English since I was junior at school. At the time, I really remember that my brother really forced me in studying English. But at the time, you know what I said to my brother? I really want to learn about English because I think English is not important in our life. But you know what my brother said at the time?
Yeah.
If you didn't want to follow my word, you are not my brother again.
Oh my God.
And then that's the thing that make me learn about English until right now.
So that's the worst.
Yeah.
That forced you to learn English.
Yeah, that is the
Because
worst.
You were afraid that your brother is not your brother anymore.
Yeah. That's
So,
my
yeah,
experience.
that is a good
actually.
worst, actually.
And then I'm very thankful to my brother because
exactly.
he already forced me to learn about English. And then I feel the benefit of the English right now. Like there are a lot of cosplays that invite me to teach in their cosplays and much more. What about you? What is the benefit that you feel right now when
Yeah,
you
exactly.
already speak English like this?
Same like you.
Yeah.
When I can speak English, I also can get a new knowledge to in English club, because when we go to English club, we are trying to improve our English, and also when besides we can improve our English, we can also get new knowledge besides English, like politics, business or something like that in the small discussion itself. So that is the benefit when we can speak English. We can also get new friends and also get new knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, when I was in this when I was in the first time I learned English, I almost gave up.
Okay.
I don't know,
What is the funny things at the moment actually?
because I go to in
Could you tell us?
yeah, I go to in one of English clubs in
Yeah, yeah.
Makassar. That's very far from my dormitory. At the moment, I think that why my English is not improved, and then I think that
You almost
I
give
was-
up at the time.
Yeah, I was wondering that I just wanna give up. I think because my English is not improved, and then I spend so much power, so much,
Yeah.
how to say benzene.
Benzene.
Yeah, exactly. That almost make me give up. But fortunately, at the moment, my friend, at the moment, my friend always support me until right now.
Oh.
I always learn English until right now, and then I can speak very relaxed in this radio.
Well, so well, when before you can able to speak English like this, what is the funniest moment at
The
the
funniest
time? Yeah,
moment?
the funniest moment when
You know-
when maybe for example you speak in English and then you directly forgot something, or maybe your pronunciation still like Makassar
Yeah,
accent.
you know, my friends in BPC told me several weeks ago, and then when you were the first time come to BPC, your speaking skill like native speaker, and then at the moment I totally think that they just want to mock him, exactly. And then I asked him again,
Yeah, yeah.
why? Because your pronunciation is not very clear. I can understand what you say. Such a funniest moment. Yeah.
So when a person that said to you that your pronunciation seems like a native speaker, because it's really
Yeah.
hard to understand, right?
That's called sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. So Brother Fikri, do you have like several tips for us,
Yeah,
for smart
exactly.
listeners outside there?
Because I very struggle in English. I
Yeah.
have so many experiences in English that maybe very hard. So it's why exactly maybe this is a tip for all of listeners in Smart FM. So the first, if you wanna learn English in English, but actually this is not in English, but also in every term of subject, in everything. If you want a good in everything, you have to first consistent.
Consistent.
Because without consistent, you can get what you want. So you have to consistent. Even you just get several or a bit of what you want, you have to still consistent, because little by little, what you do will be how to say, what you do will be big one day.
Okay.
So that's why you have to consistent first, and also you have to join in several English clubs. You have to join in environment that support you. For example, in English, you have to look for English clubs in Makassar, like in Al Markas, in BPC, that really help you. You have to look in environment, and also after you come back your home, your dormitory, for example, you can open your mobile phone in wisely manner to open your YouTube, for example, in Instagram, and then open the channel that's teach you how to speak English well. And then when you all this is the most important maybe to me, when I go to somewhere by motorcycle, by car, I also speak by myself in English. For example,
Oh.
I tell about what happened in my right side, what happened in my left side, what happened
In front of you.
front of me.
Okay.
So I always tell about all of them in English to improve my English. And also, if you have a friend, even just one, you have to every single time, every single day speak English, even though maybe the other thing that you are very ghetto, or in bahasa
Yeah,
Malay.
like
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of persons say
yeah,
that.
Just do it. We don't need to hear what other people say. So that's maybe for me.
Oh, what an amazing.
So what about you? Do you have any tips for?
Yeah,
Smart
so
listeners?
actually I have several tips for smart listeners outside there. So the first thing that you need to do is do. Actually, you should do based on love, not based on a must. Because a lot of person outside there do something based on a must, not based on love, and then they got like stressed, and then they cannot continue what they learned before. And then the second is, of course, commitment and also consistency.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Without
important.
commitment, you will never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you will never finish. So you have to combine between commitment and also consistency. And then the third is, maybe you have to directly practice your speaking first. After you can speak English, you can fix several grammatical error in your speaking.
Yeah.
And then the last, like our brother said before, we have to go to several English community in Makassar, because yeah, there are a lot of English community in Makassar actually.
Yeah, maybe I forgot something. Maybe the most important also when we want to learn English, we have to be patient.
Yeah,
Yeah,
patient.
We have to be patient. Don't care about other people. Even your friends are very good at English, but yourself is just so in English. Maybe you can speak well like them, but focus on yourself. You have to be patient. Focus on yourself. You have to see yourself. Does yourself already improve day by day? Never think that does yourself is better. So your friends, but just think that does myself already good than before. So that is the most important. You have to focus on yourself until you get what you want someday.
Well, so actually we already talked about English experiences. So most of people outside there, if they already speak English, they are able to speak English. I mean, they have dream to
Yeah.
continue their study abroad. What about you?
Exactly. Mostly college students have a dream to continue their study in abroad. But to me, when you ask me about do I want,
Yeah, you have it.
I want.
Yeah.
But I realize I get a great person, I mean great friends that already give me motivate, and then and maybe now I plan to go to abroad because even though right now I'm not good, I haven't have good skill, but if I wanna try, if I wanna struggle hard for it, I will get it. So that's the point when we wanna get what we want.
Could you tell us which country that you wanna visit later on?
Yeah, exactly, Australia, because
Australia. Oh, Aussie, right?
Yeah, Aussie is
Ooh,
known
cool, man.
with their education or their university, but actually
Harvard, maybe if I'm not mistaken, in England.
England, yeah. England is
Harvard,
very good
oh.
also, but I realized on myself. So that's why I just have a room to continue my study in Australia. What about you? Do you have any plan to go to?
Yeah, to me, yeah, I have for sure. And then the country that later on I want to visit, maybe yeah, same as you, Aussie. And then the next is maybe England.
England. Oh.
At London University. Wow.
I mean,
that's maybe cool.
yeah.
I mean, well,
so that's why we have to struggle hard
okay.
right now.
Well, so smart listener, don't go anywhere because we will back again after this commercial break. Thank you.
Smart up your life.
Yang ini bukan. Yang ini kurang komplit. Nih, bosan. Nah, yang ini nih, beli satu gratis banyak. Segera miliki kartu TFC Premium, Tribun Family Card Premium, kartu belanja gratis. Cuci mobil gratis di banyak car wash terbesar, nongkrong sambil ngopi atau teh gratis di hotel dan kafe berbintang. Berenang gratis di beberapa hotel, fitness dan senam gratis. Golf dan driving range gratis. Gratis e-paper Tribun Timur. Dapatkan semua fasilitas tersebut hanya dengan berlangganan koran Tribun Timur selama 1 tahun hanya Rp1.000.000. Satu kartu berlaku di seluruh Indonesia. Untuk informasi lebih lanjut hubungi Tribun Timur Jalan atau 0811 413 5555.
We take the time to listen to you. Smart FM.
Smart up your life.
Well, smart listener, welcome back to us in Smart FM, Smart Up Your Life in English discussion. Well, so Fikri, we are in the end of our agenda tonight. So maybe our last agenda is unfamiliar vocabulary.
Exactly,
Right?
that's very important to smart listeners.
Okay, so in this case, I have at least 3 unfamiliar vocabularies
3.
for all of you. So the first is scholarship.
Yeah.
Scholarship meaning that beasiswa.
Yeah.
And then the second is abroad. Abroad meaning that luar negeri.
Or international.
Yeah, international. And then the last is struggle.
Struggle. Oh.
Struggle meaning that berjuang.
Oh.
What about you, Bro Fikri?
Do you know? I know a struggle song.
What is
In
that?
dangdut. Berjuang. Okay, continue. Okay, I will give
What?
our listeners 3 new vocabularies that
Okay.
are very important
Okay.
to their
What
English.
is that, bro?
The first is reshuffle.
What is that,
Reshuffle
reshuffle?
means mengubah.
Oh, reshuffle.
And the second one is prior.
Prior.
Means sebelumnya atau
Oh.
yang lebih dahulu. And the last one is afford.
afford.
Afford means mampu, dapat, bisa, and so on, etc. So
Well-
that's very important.
Well, smart listener, that is our unfamiliar vocabularies for all of you. I do hope that your vocabularies indirectly will be increased. And then the last is thank you for all of your attention, for all smart listeners out there. And then do not forget for the next week because we have the next agenda at the same time in Smart FM 101.1 FM. See you later.
See you.
That was Smart Up Your Life, an on-air and interactive English learning program.